Hello and welcome, Minnesota Farah. We are genuinely very happy to have you with us for our daily coverage of the NFL news. Please subscribe to our channel to support our initiative as we bring to you the latest updates from the world of NFL on a daily basis. Now let's dive deep into our news stories.
Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans from around the world, welcome to an exciting NFL news roundup on this day. I'm your host, and I'm here to bring you all the latest league updates from around the NFL. 1. Arizona Cardinals. First up, we have the Arizona Cardinals. They've had a tough start to the season, standing at 0-2-0. In the injury department, offensive lineman Hayden Howerton has been placed on the practice squad injured list. But there's some good news too. Safety Budda Baker, who suffered a hamstring injury, won't be out for the season. Head coach Jonathan Gannon confirmed he should return soon. Now, let's move on to our next news. 2. Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons have had a promising start this season, currently sitting at 2-0-0. In terms of signings, defensive lineman Demone Harris has been added to the practice squad. On the flip side, they've cut ties with defensive end Kemoko Turay from the practice squad. And now, it's time to shift our focus. 3. Baltimore Ravens. Moving on to the Baltimore Ravens, who are also off to a strong 2-0-0 start. Wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. had a minor ankle injury, but it shouldn't keep him sidelined for long. Safety Marcus Williams decided to forego surgery for his pectoral injury, which means he won't be placed on injured reserve. Good news for Ravens fans. Let's continue our journey through NFL updates. 4. Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are at 1-1-0 and are dealing with a couple of injuries. Defensive end Leonard Floyd has an ankle issue, but he's considered day-to-day. Safety Micah Hyde also has a hamstring problem, and like Floyd, he's day-to-day. Now, let's turn our attention to the next piece of news. 5. Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers have had a rough start at 0-1-0. Linebacker Shaq Thompson appears to have suffered a fractured fibula, a serious blow to their defense. It's likely he'll miss the rest of the season. Additionally, they've elevated center Justin McCray for the upcoming game. We're on the move, so stay with us. 6. Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears are sitting at 0-2-0. Some good news for them. Wide receiver Darnell Mooney's knee injury from Sunday's loss to Tampa Bay isn't as serious as initially feared. Now, let's shift gears and check out the next news item. 7. Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals are also 0-2-0 and dealing with an injury concern. Quarterback Joe Burrow aggravated his calf injury during Sunday's loss to the Ravens. Head coach Zach Taylor hasn't confirmed his availability for Week 3 just yet. Moving right along, folks. 8. Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns, at 1-0-0, received some unfortunate news. Running back Nick Chubb is believed to have suffered a season-ending knee injury with multiple torn ligaments. On top of that, cornerback Greg Newsome didn't return to the field due to an elbow injury. Now, let's take a look at the next piece of the puzzle. 9. Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are off to a strong start at 2-0-0. In recent news, they've released running back Ronald Jones, making a change in their roster. But wait, there's more NFL action to discuss. 10. Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos, at 0-2-0, have some news regarding safety Kareem Jackson. He won't face suspension for his hit on Commanders tight end Logan Thomas but is expected to be fined. Jackson was ejected for the hit. In signings, they've added defensive end Ronnie Perkins from the New England practice squad. Now, on to the next team's update. 11. Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are 1-1-0 and dealing with a couple of injuries. Running back David Montgomery is day-to-day with a thigh bruise. However, linebacker James Houston suffered a fractured ankle and will be out for quite a while. Plus, cornerback C.J. Gardner-Johnson is out indefinitely with a torn pectoral. Now, let's keep the momentum going. 12. Houston Texans. The Houston Texans, standing at 0-2-0, are keeping an eye on LT Laramie Tunsil, who missed Week 2 due to a knee injury. Coach DeMeco Ryans reports that Tunsil remains day-to-day. In signings, they've added defensive end Derek Rivers from the practice squad. Now, let's tackle the next team's news. 13. Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts, at 1-1-0, have some injury concerns. Quarterback Anthony Richardson is dealing with a concussion, and there's no update on his status. Center Ryan Kelly is also in concussion protocol. But wait, there's more NFL news to explore. 14. Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars, at 1-1-0, are monitoring wide receiver Zay Jones' knee injury, and outside linebacker Josh Allen has a shoulder sprain but should be okay. Now, it's time to keep the ball rolling. 15. Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs have made headlines off the field. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes has restructured his contract, securing a whopping $210.6 million between 2023 and 2026, with guarantees and escalators. But we're not done yet. There's more NFL action on the way. 16. Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders are dealing with some injuries. Wide receiver Davante Adams is good after a concussion, but Jacoby Meyers remains in the concussion protocol. Now, let's switch gears and check out the next team's update. 17. Los Angeles Chargers. The Los Angeles Chargers, at 0-20, are facing challenges with running back Austin Eckler's ankle injury. There's no timeline for his return, according to head coach Brandon Staley. But the NFL news keeps coming, folks. 18. Los Angeles Rams. The Los Angeles Rams are making trade headlines. Running back Cam Akers is reportedly the subject of trade talks. Injuries-wise, offensive guard Joe Noteboom has a shoulder bruise but is expected to play next week. Now, let's rush into the next piece of news. 19. Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are having a strong start to the season at 2-0. They are currently dealing with a concussion protocol for wide receiver Jalen Waddle. That concludes our NFL News Roundup for today, folks. Stay tuned for more updates as the season progresses. Until next time, keep that football spirit alive.